Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we are diving into a huge question, one that really gets to the core of our digital lives: trust. We're going to look at the world of online gaming and ask a simple question. Can a new technology finally make it completely 100% verifiably honest? Let's get into it. So, think about it for a second. When you're playing a card game online, or you're spinning a virtual roulette wheel, you're putting your faith in a bunch of code you can't see. But how do you really know that code isn't rigged, even just a little, in the house's favor? It really helps to compare it to the real world, right? In a physical casino, you get this tangible sense of fairness. You can physically see the dealer shuffling the cards, you can watch that little ball bouncing around the wheel. Online, though, it's a total black box. You click a button, a result pops up, and you're just kind of hoping for the best. It's a massive leap of faith. But what if you didn't have to just hope? What if you could replace all that faith with cold, hard proof? Well, this is exactly where blockchain technology steps onto the scene, offering a way to turn all that uncertainty into absolute, crystal clear transparency. Okay, so what are we really talking about here? Just think of a blockchain like a public digital receipt book, one that everyone in the world can look at, but that absolutely nobody can go back and change. Every single thing that happens in the game, every spin, every dice roll, it gets written down in this ledger. It's there forever, it's totally public, and you can be sure it's never been messed with. And this is the real game changer. For years, we've had to rely on a company's reputation, or maybe a stamp of approval from some third-party regulator. But reputations can be fragile. Instead, we're moving to a system where the proof of fairness is literally baked right into the technology itself. So how does this actually work when you're playing a game? It's all part of a pretty brilliant system called Provably Fair. And the name says it all. It's a system that empowers you, the player, to basically become your own auditor. You don't have to take their word for it. You can check it yourself. And it's actually a pretty straightforward three-step process. First, you place your bet, just like normal. Now here's the cool part. Before the result is even shown, the system gives you something called a cryptographic seed. Don't worry about the fancy name, it's just a unique piece of code that was used to generate the outcome. Then, after the game's over, you can take that seed and check it yourself. You can verify that the result you got matches the unchangeable record on the blockchain. You don't have to hope it was fair, you can literally prove it. And this is what it all boils down to. In a provably fair system, the code is the dealer. There's no human element, no one who can be influenced or have a bad day. The outcome is decided by pure math. It's recorded publicly for everyone to see, and it treats every single player the exact same way, every single time. Okay, but let's be real here for a second. As amazing as this technology is for making the games themselves fair, it's not some magic wand that fixes every single potential issue with online casinos. Look, blockchain can prove beyond a doubt that a dice roll was random and fair. But it can't force a shady operator to actually pay you your winnings. It doesn't guarantee you'll get good customer service, and it doesn't stop a company from running misleading promotions. It makes the game mechanics transparent, but you still have to consider whether the operator behind the game is trustworthy. So let's zoom out. What's the bigger picture here? Well, this whole provably fair idea is about way more than just making sure a slot machine spin was legit. It's really pointing to a much, much bigger shift in how our entire digital world could work. For the longest time, we've just had to take companies at their word. They promise us their systems are secure. They promise their algorithms are fair. This tech is ushering in a whole new era, a world where fairness isn't something that's just promised. It's something that can be proven. At the end of the day, what starts in the world of online gaming could completely redefine what trust means everywhere else online. I mean, think about it. Things like online voting, managing supply chains, digital contracts. This is a huge step towards building systems where we don't have to guess, because transparency and verifiability are built right in from the very beginning. So I want to leave you with this question to chew on. Outside of a casino, where else in our lives are we just taking that leap of faith? What other parts of our world could be totally transformed by moving away from a model of just promising trust to a model of providing verifiable proof? It's a really powerful idea and something I think we're going to see a lot more of very soon. Thanks so much for joining me.